make it. I didn't make it. Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Viva Cafe con Leche. I am the badass Buddha, and I really am We're trying something so new today and so innovative. It's ridiculous. There we go. I'm back. There we go. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Viva Cafe con Leche. I'm the badass Buddha. We are welcoming properly, hopefully, Clubhouse. Good morning to the Clubhouse tribe. So we're just getting ourselves situated. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I was bowing to Bridget. She said, "Great rising, ladies," and I acknowledged her.
So great rising to you too, Bridget. We love having you on. And Milagros, good morning. Okay, take a breath. I'm Lori Monaco. I am a teacher, speaker, coach. I am a, what am I? I am a chiropractor. I am a wellness and weight loss specialist. And I am broadcasting from Southern Connecticut where it's raining and it's a little chilly. So good morning.
Good morning. Buenos días, mi gente. Aquí con la Margarita from rainy Southern Connecticut because I too but not too far from the badass Buddha this morning. Good morning, Arika Balahala. I keep saying like her. You just Erica to me, Tiffany Milagros Bridget. I am La Margarita. I am your sacred healer, your spiritual coach. I am your, let's go to the opposite side now. I am your wedding officiant.
Woohoo!
I am your end of life doula, which is something that I'm working on right now because this has to be out there. It's beautiful, just beautiful. You have birthing doulas and you have death doulas. See, there's a job for everyone. I am your writer, your artist, your author. Her badass story. If you haven't read it,
I'm an author
Kindle, be ready because the paperback is coming out.
Yes.
I am La Margarita, your magically orgasmic goddess in awe of herself woman. Namaste.
And
I put too much sugar in my coffee that
oh no.
I normally have the package of the monk fruit, but I had the big one thing and I don't know. So keep talking about my poor black coffee because if not.
So yeah, so good morning. And all right, so here's what we did this morning, right? We had attempted to do our Clubhouse live, just like we do our Facebook, YouTube live show, which is happening right now. We tried to implement Clubhouse like last month or so, and we didn't work out the kinks, and we had a lot of feedback, and I think we kind of figured it out this time. So for those of you that are listening on Clubhouse, welcome. This is the first time that you're actually hearing it correctly. And for those of you that don't know who we are, Viva Cafe con Leche is real talk over a cup of coffee with lots of love, laughter, and great conversation. So we are, the Gladiator Guru and the Badass Buddha, that is me. Our goal is to create authentic conversations. We have guests on sometimes, and we and Clubhouse, it's going to be a little bit different than normal because we are just a broadcast on Clubhouse. We are not looking for speakers to jump on during the broadcast. However, Gladiator Guru and I will be doing offshoots in the Clubhouse spectrum, in the forum, and we will be having real conversations with Clubhouse interactive. So if you want to actually interact with us, we recommend that you go onto our Facebook or YouTube channels where we actually see the comments coming up in real time and we address the comments and questions and so on and so forth. But if not, and you want to just chill and listen on Clubhouse, welcome. We're happy to have you here. And today is the last broadcast day of the year for Viva Cafe con Leche. We are putting our program together, our program schedule for 2022. We're very excited. We're kind of going back to our first, the way we did it in the beginning. We're going to be real raw, more raw than we usually are. We're going to be basically we're going to be who we are. It's what our mantra is. It's the mantra that we give to you now. But it is the description of Viva. So let's get started with that. Let's go ahead and set our intention, because our conversation today, since it is the last day of the broadcast of the year, we have our special guest, Nicole Young, and she's going to be giving us some insight, past, present, future. And we're going to be talking about, are you done with the bullshit yet? That is what it's all about. Are you done with the bullshit yet? And we mean the bullshit of your life. Not the bullshit that's necessarily going on around us, but that could be part of it if that's affecting your life. But let's get real and let's get honest. And what held you back this year? What threw you off? We don't want to have that conversation necessarily, but we don't want to play into it. We don't want to live in the past. Okay. Gladiator Guru and I have talked about numerous times how we've been in a funk this year. We weren't the only ones. There was a lot of stuff that got in our way. Mostly it was us. And now it's time to own it and fix it and move forward. So,
and how do you do that? How do you do that real quick? I know we're on a time thing today.
Real quick. How do you do that real quick?
No, but you said that and that's good. And people are like, okay, if I do this, if I just smile more, if I'm kind. No. What it is get out of your own damn way, because you are the only one in your way preventing us. Let me tell you, the Badass Buddha and I have countless conversations of what we do to ourselves. But we're not going to get into that one. When you feed your spirit, you are led onto the road of enlightenment for your soul, right? Because you're feeding your spirit, which means when you feed your spirit, you stop lying to yourself. When you stop lying to yourself, you remove the smoke screens that you placed there when you don't want to deal with the truth or the reality of what's happening in your life and around your life, right? So, like, for instance, what do we take for granted? The biggest thing we take for granted is our air. We don't see it.
Yes.
We don't feel it. But without it, we can't not exist, right? We cease to exist. We cannot survive without it. So we have to put our faith in it. And what do we have to do? We have to, when we get upset, we storm out the house or wherever, and we take deep breaths. Do that throughout your fucking day. Clean out your lungs. Why does it have to be an emotional thing? Let it be just a you thing, right? That's how you start changing things around you. Because it is, when we bring enlightenment into our soul, keep going. Because what happens? In today's debacle of divisions, of truths, right? We allow ourselves to get buried. So, for instance, when we take our own breath away, is in those moments of suffocation, of desperation. We want to tear out, rip out with our fingernails out of the casket that we buried ourselves in order to appreciate what we have. So just wake up, know who you are inside, write down what you want, live your mantra, and then put one step in front of the other. It's going to be hard because nothing is easy. The only thing that's easy in life is easy, and that's nothing.
That's right.
So we got to put the work in. Let's put the work in for ourselves. Let's believe that we can do it. Let's believe that God, Elohim, El Shaddai will put people in our path that's gonna, with words.
The dogs are even getting into it. The dogs are excited. The dogs are excited about this.
Yes, they're excited. So that's what we're saying. Whatever, if it's not about what was it that we were? It's not about what we didn't get to do this year. Just think, why didn't we get to do it?
That's the question. There's no point in saying what we didn't do. It's why we didn't do it, and being honest.
Don't lie to yourself no more. That's know, if you eat that piece of cake, it's gonna go to your hips. So you gotta decide: am I gonna get up early tomorrow and walk for 30 minutes just to burn off the cake that I just had to have last night? Because sometimes, let's face it, we just fucking want it. If
you gotta have the cake.
Right? Don't deny yourself.
That's right.
But don't lie to yourself that, you're gonna do do something. If you're gonna eat the cake, then be proactive in your life to do something to either shed the guilt, the shame of eating it, or just shed those extra calories. Stop lying to yourself into the new year.
And Gladiator Guru, I want to acknowledge too, we have a new viewer, Arlene Kelly. Connie got her to come on. So Arlene, great. And Arlene already had a cup but hadn't been
Arlene,
on
I
the
even
show.
have your mug. Oh,
So,
my sister must have gave it to her.
yeah.
Oh, Arlene.
Nicole Walters, good morning. So we're so happy that all of you are here. And Eileen King, she said, Happy New Year, ladies. So absolutely Happy New Year. This is going to be,
Yes,
let's make
good morning.
this new year great, and let's finish, look, we have today and tomorrow and then the new year. Let's make today and tomorrow absolutely fabulous and start thinking already about the changes that you want to make for 2022.
But like I said, but the first change you got to do is stop lying to yourself.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
don't care what's your list, what your goals are. You know what? Be honest with yourself of why you didn't achieve what you didn't achieve last year, which is probably no reason, just lack of desires. We go through that. But don't lie to yourself. And then this year, when you reveal your truths to yourself, guess what? The sky's the limit. So let's move forward with lighting them firecrackers up our ass and running naked in truth, in our truth.
Yes.
And running for the marathon for our lives, not anybody
absolutely.
else. No accolades or anything else. And then we become unstoppable. So let's become unstoppable. And let's repeat after the badass Buddha this beautiful mantra. Take it away, lady.
And then
what are we? Chess games? Are we chess? We look like we're on a chessboard. I'm the black and you're the white.
I'm good and you're evil. I'm the angel, you're the devil. Yeah, that's about right. No, I'm just kidding.
That's okay.
Hey, we both have our cups today, though.
I'm whatever role I need to play at whatever moment.
Okay, so do you want to do the intention first or you want to do the mantra first? It's up to you.
I thought we changed it all to say one mantra.
Well, no, we do the Nicole Young. She's so funny. Yes, yin and yang. No, the intention, right? We set our intention, which is the two things. It's the same thing. And then we do. Yeah.
What's you have the intention.
So the intention today, then and always, this is going to be from this point going forward. The intention is today I will be intentional and gladiator guru. What's the other part of that?
Today and always, I will live in gratitude. Yes. I will be grateful.
Intentional and grateful. Those are the intentions that we will set forth. And the mantra, everybody. So you're going to memorize this because we're going to do it every single show from this point going forward. And you're going to say it with us while we do it. And it's I am. Okay. I am. You ready? I am a disruptor.
A disruptor.
I am a disruptor. I am unapologetically courageous.
I am an unapologetically courageous.
I am spiritually grounded.
I am spiritually grounded.
I am magically orgasmic.
Oh, Maron, I am magically orgasmic.
And I am beyond authentic.
And I am beyond authentic.
All right.
So, sometimes I'll be like, I'm not going to say nothing because I'm going to hurt your feelings. Yeah. Don't let my tongue cut you on the way out.
That's when you're just regular.
I'm grateful. That's when I'm grateful that I could choose not to say something.
Oh goodness. but listen, that's the beauty of it, because the beauty of you now, you being your authentic self, you are aware of who you are, you own your truth, and you say to yourself, I know when to speak and I know when to just listen and I know when to just hold back. And that's the beauty of it. And if your year was challenging, or maybe it wasn't challenging, but you really want to one up yourself for this new year, you have to look back. You can't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. And it's not saying to live in the past. It's just that you have to review. And that's what we've been talking about within the last 2 weeks on the show. We have been emphasizing the year-end review. And if you have not done your year-end review, take this weekend to do it. Okay. Like literally go through month to month and look at what you did. Use pictures on your phone, use your calendar, your date book, use emails, anything to review. I've been doing it. I've been doing it in my business and I'm doing it in my personal life. And it has been an eye opener for me, I will tell you, because I have had my eyes closed quite a bit this year because I just didn't want to deal with stuff which actually made the funk a lot worse. And I know myself. The funny part is I know me, and I'm an eyes wide open person. Like, I have to know, even if it sucks, I want to know it so that I can process it. And what did I do this year? I kept my eyes closed for a good part of it because I didn't want to know it and I didn't want to deal with it. And it became very problematic towards the end of the year. So my eyes opened up the beginning of this month, and I have been on an up. It's been wonderful. I've been coming out of that funk, and the year in review, I am not even halfway done with it, and I started it a few days ago. That's how detailed I'm getting. And then the goal is for next year, I'm going to start doing it daily. And I'm going to be doing it daily, and I'm going to be doing it once a week and once a month. And then this way, when I do the year end, it'll be so much easier. So look back at that, check out your year. And again, be honest with yourself so that you know what needs to be done this year.
Yep, no te engañes. And I was the opposite with her, where this was the first season in my life that I actually cried, that I allowed myself to cry. So I knew where I was going. And I think my struggle wasn't my eyes shut. My struggle was I was so okay with staying in my lane of seasonal sadness that things weren't getting done. And I was just sitting there feeling like what I've learned from this, where your eyes were shut, my everything was open, that sitting in what I sat with, and it just relieved a lot of pain that my body had been holding on to. And I stopped crying at 6 and I started crying at 52. And at first I was like, oh, Maron, what's happening? It's a tsunami, cyclone, all happening at the same time. And I was angry. And then, you know what? It was the most beautiful thing, that my sisters, Connie and Janet, when I started crying in front of them, they just looked at each other like, who the hell is this? My sister was cloned, because I wouldn't allow anybody to cry in front of me. I was like, take that shit somewhere else. And here I am. And so we went through the same things. And then, yes, and now both of those opens the avenues to give us high beams to the road ahead of us and what we wanted. And Lori needs, Badass Buddha, you need to finish up this in-depth review that you're doing and create your own out of it. And then we're going to have to share it with the tribe. And maybe we do a section of it every week until it's done. Because I think the year in review should be shared. And we should all do a little bit of it. I think we should all be introduced to it. So, I mean,
I've been. No, I've actually sent, I sent the
to our
format
tribe.
No, not yet. I sent the format out to, because I've been tweaking it too as I've been going. And I sent the format out to some former clients of mine. I'm going to send them out to my current clients. And yes, I could absolutely send it out to the tribe.
Yeah.
And just also to let you all know that this Saturday, my friend Mark and I are doing a 31-day challenge for the month of January. And it's a 31-day mind shift challenge. And what we're doing is we're getting together 30 minutes once a week. And we're giving you questions to answer and to work on all week. And then we check back in at the end of the week. And then we give you another set of questions. And then by the time the 31st rolls around, we meet up 5 times. We review everything. We review as we go, but then we sort of put everything into perspective. And it's free. So it's posted on my Facebook page, Instagram. I've been posting on the Viva page. So make sure that you know that you're aware, and that you know what's going on. So
yeah,
anyway,
be aware. That's being aware. It's so easy, right? Just be aware. Be aware of you. Greet yourself in the morning. Speak kindly to yourself throughout the day. I'm sorry about these dogs. But be aware that you are there. Don't take yourself for granted because you're walking your ass. Be aware that you are there and everything you do, it just makes the process so much easier. Let's be aware of who we are. I tell you, I still kiss myself. Good morning, Margarita. Why? Because if I don't love me, how do I expect anyone else to love me? If I'm not aware that I woke myself up today. Oh, Maron, stop.
Oh my God.
Growling, looking up for my sister. So yes, so just be aware that you are the most beautiful, important person in your life. I don't care if you got kids, grandkids. You are the most beautiful, important person in your life. Treat yourself as such.
Oh my. I do believe you have some interesting howling.
You know
going
what?
on
They're
there.
so spoiled by my sister that they're actually making all that noise towards the staircase so she can hear them upstairs.
Oh my.
That's what it is. They're very smart dogs. Let me tell you. They eat lamb.
They eat lamb?
She goes out specifically to buy lamb. Comes home, boils it, cuts it up, and feeds it to them. Yeah. Well, we got what's that sausage, the long one that comes in the packet?
Oh God. It's like the Spam.
Kabasi,
like,
yeah. They
like
got
that.
me.
Oh my God.
That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Well, so all right, so let's get started. How about we start talking? We get our fabulous guest on there. Good morning,
Yes.
Janet. Good morning to Anma. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right on YouTube. So good morning. And Bridget's laughing. So Bridget, and I love Bridget's picture, boy. I think I want a queen picture like that. I want to do one of those type of pics. A friend of mine did those. They're called goddess pictures, and they're so phenomenal, like the pictures that she did. So I definitely want to do this. So let's get so today's conversation.
I want naked pictures.
Yes, we'll get those
the boudoir, the over 50 boudoir photos.
Sounds good to me.
All in my glory, in my shape of the guitar without the chords, because you got the extra treble.
All right, that sounds perfect, and we will definitely post and share those on our channel.
You threatening me?
Not at all. I'm challenging you. Not threatening. I'm challenging you. Okay, so our conversation today. Are you done with the bullshit yet? So seriously, are you done with the bullshit? Let's talk about the past, the present, and the future. And we're going to get our phenomenal guest, Nicole Young, on into the house. Let's see where she is. I don't see her. Do you see Nicole? I see a ceiling. I see.
Wait, what do you say?
As blank screen? Are you covering your camera?
No. How do I fix it? I'm using a different. Input.
There you are.
There we go. There you are. Because look at how beautiful she is.
I don't know where to put it on my. Can you guys see, like? I don't know. Is the camera on the back? I don't know. I'm using this new thing. Hold on. Can you see me now or no? Do I need to turn it around the camera or?
No, you're facing. There we go. But it's now looking up at you. There we go.
Like, I don't know the lady behind the curtain.
Wait. How about this? Can you see me now or no?
No. We see something in front of it.
All right, hold on. I don't know what to do here.
Are you using your phone?
No, I'm using my laptop. My phone wouldn't go on. My computer wouldn't start. Oh, shit.
So your laptop.
Hold on. It's a beautiful morning.
Can you not see yourself?
Are you there?
Yeah.
But there's something blocking. Nicole, we love you. Look at this. Can you hear us, honey? All right. Well, she'll get it. Oh, it froze. Now it froze. Okay. Iditza, good morning. So we're ending the year on a good note here.
Well, you know what they say, when something doesn't turn out like what's happening now, it's because the information is going to be great. And you know what? This is a great thing to remind people that we are not living in a dog-eat-dog world and in competition of who's doing better than the other. And I got to get there and I'm going to bring her down. We're not living in that. We're living in a spiritual warfare time. So feed your spirit, nurture that ego, get it right with Jesus, And then your lanes will open up and you will become the best thing you're supposed to, because things like this is going to happen. But when you're walking really in good terms with your spirit, you're going to be like, oh my God, let me log off and log back on. So
yes. And and you can log off. Oh my God, that's perfect. Log off on your life and log back in.
And log back in, because you can do that. You possess the power.
Restart and update. Oh my God. Restart and update. That's perfect.
And why do people have a hard time with that? You know what? If you have faith and you have belief, then guess what? It's all about hitting restart. I would just turn the damn thing off.
Yes.
And then power it back on.
That's
because you hold all the keys in your hand to your life. You hold the power. And when you get frustrated, kind of lose it, brush that shit off. And
all right.
Claim your peace back.
Let it go.
And when you claim your peace back, you have your power back.
Yes, ma'am.
It's all about you. It's not about who upset you, what upset you. The rain fell on your head and you just got your hair did. You know what? It's such nonsense.
The Gran Diva's in the house.
Hello, prima. It's just bullshit. You know what? Get it together.
Morning, Wanda. Good morning, Wanda. Hey, so listen, this is actually good. So while we have a moment before we get to
what moment? That I was in the middle of talking, and she's like, "Okay, why we have a moment?"
You kept going, like you weren't.
The thread left. You know what? We're gonna have to revisit this.
Have a breath, and they take a pause so the person could jump in.
No, that was somebody. A person broke in and sabotaged my line, so now my thought just filtered out into the world. So I'm sorry, mi gente.
How about this? Like, share while we're waiting. Could you like, share? Come on, like, share this broadcast. We had a conversation on this, and we believe that the tribe, it's up to you, tribe, to spread the word. So all of you should be liking, sharing, getting other people to come on. We're in the Clubhouse. We're on Clubhouse right now. So if you also are part of Clubhouse, share Viva Cafe con Leche in the Clubhouse. Send me the link again, please. Okay, no problem, Nicole. We're going to do that. So let me do that if I can.
Danny, your dog is over here.
Okay.
I think they want to go outside. They would normally be outside at this time.
So Gladiator Guru, go ahead. Let's talk about the bullshit. Let's talk about, are we done with the bullshit yet? What do people need to do to be done with the bullshit?
Stop lying to themselves. There's really no recipe for it. The only recipe is to hold truth in who you are and what you did or did not do. If you did not do something, let's not focus on what you didn't do. Let's focus on what you need to do. That's how you stop the bullshit. You can't change what already happened. What you can do is make it better or make it right. And by doing that, it's either rebooting, sitting with self, valuing who you are, and not giving a shit what society tells you you need to be, valuing who you are, where you are at this moment. We're so stuck on, well, these people are doing that, then I should do this because social media. You know what? You're never going to find your footing. You're going to always say, I'm authentic, and you're a piece of shit because you don't know who you are. This is keeping it real, mi gente. So figure out who you are, what you want to be in life, what you want to do. Even if you don't reach an abundance in dollars, you're reaching an abundance in self-love and in your morals, and your moral compass will never let you down. So this is what you cut the bullshit. Stop lying to yourself. That in a nutshell. Be truly who you're meant to be. Don't give a shit what everyone else is doing.
That's right.
Because life isn't about money. We need it. God knows I'm in a pickle right now. We need it. But what I'm saying is, don't sell your soul to fit in with the masses if it's not who you are, because then you'll never be where you're supposed to be.
That's right. Yes. And have a fucking plan, you know, like, don't just go in there and like I'm starting a new year and I want to do this. Write the stuff down, decide what you want to do. That's why you got to do the year in review. You got to look to see what didn't work, and what were you working on, and were you clear on what you want? If you're not a goal set person, like some people don't like the actual term of goals, then just create an intention. I don't care which way you say it. It's the same in the end. Just make sure that you are like clear about it and say, this is what I want. So create a want list. Okay. And say, this is what I want for 2022. And then say, and this is why I want it. And then don't say like, how am I going to get that? Because sometimes that's not very clear. And the universe does provide that for you, but you have to keep moving forward. You can't just sit there on your ass and say, this is what I want and why I want it, and just sit there and watch TV all day. You have to push yourself and take action, and then the how will present itself, or you can create the how, or you could think about some of the how. But if it's not coming to you right at that moment, just focus on the what and the why. And it looks like Miss Nicole is all set. You're all ready to come on? There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So, look at you. You look so beautiful. You got your crown on.
I worry for Buddha. I'm badass. Sorry about the interruption. So Spirit's been trying to stop me all morning. So thank you for inviting me on. Congratulations on your last show before the beginning of 2022. So, which was weird is when we were having complications, right? I normally do my whole Tibetan bowl, but because I'm limited on time, I did clear the energy and sage for our guests. So the funny thing is you were talking about some things. I was flipping some cards. So if no one knows on here who I am, I'm an intuitive empath. I'm an alchemist. This year I changed my name. Per se la Marguerite. It is Archer, the awakened alchemist. So this year we're going to magically make all of our dreams come true. So the emblem that was pulled this morning was Aladdin's genie, right? It's whatever wishes we send into the universe become ours. And then what also fell out was the mustard seed. So all it takes is one little tiny seed.
Absolutely.
To change things. So when you were speaking in the beginning, I want to be honest with people. If you really want to know who you are as a person, watch your haters. Listen to your haters. Listen in that small voice from the distance of all the people that have left your life this year, what their main purpose was and why they nagged you, why you became defensive. The negativity that they brought to you is that inner child toxicity that one needs to release going into 2022. So it's the reflection of what we send out that is not healed still is the blockage from us prospering in 2022. So I don't normally do you guys as the guest speakers as the card that was pulled, but here's the funny thing for you two. Badass and Buddha. So you can tell me, where's the other one? Oh,
Badass and Buddha is one person.
Yeah, you're speaking only to her?
Badass and Buddha is one person.
Can you see both the cards?
I see one.
We see the blue one.
Okay, who does that look like out of the two of you?
Oh, that's me.
That looks like Gladiator Guru, totally.
Okay, so write down the number 34. And see how it says Yellow Tara on top of it?
Yellow Tara.
Yellow Tara. Prosperity is yours this year. So every time that you wear your crown in the middle of your eye, which is opening up your third eye chakra, it's sending into the universe that you've accepted the loss of your mother, right? We've discussed this before, and that now she gets to shine through that crown, right? She's downloading the wisdom through your eye, and it's exuberating to the rest of the world. That's your light. Okay, so 3 is the trilogy. It's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. It is the divine, as above, so below. But now it's perpendicular to your east and west, right? So we always think we need to be aligned standing up, but we also need to be aligned internally from inside out. So as you crossed over, I'm hearing Jordan, but I don't know if that's the river you crossed this year on your trip. There's going to be a spiritual moment where you know at that moment, it's not a gift that you've already received. It's one that you're going to get. Okay. 3 and 4 is 7. So you're divinely guided. 7 days of the week, 7 colors in the rainbow. They all mean your 7 spiritual gifts. So it's, I know who I am, which is red, but that also means in your life, stress and relentless, right? When we know how powerful we are, we're like exhausting. We just can't seem to stop. So it stops us from manifesting money. We're overworking. So I see your necklace, badass, red. So you finally know your worth, right? So you go from this angelic, I'm going to tolerate bullshit. I've created this mess. I've picked the wrong men in my life. You know, there was part of you with your children and no disrespect. It
are
was
you
almost
on me now? Wait, are you on me now? Did you?
I'm going back and forth. I'm going back and forth. Energy's moving in. So La Marguerite has already done her work for the year, right? So she gets to start fresh. When you take that bag and just drop it off and you soul search, she's done that, right? So now it's internally all of the other people that were downloading into her, which were spiritual gifts, are now being removed, because now it's up to her what she manifests into the universe with those gifts. And if you don't use the gifts, I'm religious as well. If you do not use your mused gifts, like in Xanadu, I know we're all old enough to know that movie by Olivia Newton-John, you cannot muse or inspire someone else, because my goal for last year was changed behavior. And if I was expecting that from someone else, I had to do the work myself. So if you want someone to be honest, be an honest person. If you want to be a faithful, loving person, you can't contradict your words. People are watching you. Because you're on social media, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So badass, this is you. Okay. There's a dove there. I don't know on the screen where you can see it. So if you can't, tell me.
There we go. I see it.
See the color energy, which is different than La Marguerite's, right?
Yeah.
The energy is like the yin and the yang today. You guys are crossing over now. So you're going into the other side. You're going into the ego. You're going through the awakening process now to process the hurt from your ex-husband, the hurt from your children. The anger that you've had stirred for so long is really blocking you from the next level. Yes, you're a doctor. Yes, you're successful. But you can be as intelligent as you want to be. But if you don't attain it and walk the walk and talk the talk, you're out of alignment. So you have to bring new followers to your channel. So they actually have to see you, like when you went on that journey in your car. They got to see you do what I do. I go into the woods. No one's going to come to my outdoor company if I'm not out in the woods showing them, right? And then on the other side, I can't promote my children's line of jewelry if I don't have children to represent what I've gone through. So mine was to change the behavior with my children. Your number is 25, creative solutions. But here's the funny thing. You both have 7. Okay? You're both aligned in completely different ways. That's why it works for you guys. Definitely the yin and the yang. So I'm going to go into that viewers because I can't see who's on, who's not, right? So I did pull the 12-month reading. I'm going to talk really fast to get it out of the way. This is focused on everybody who's on here who's 50 years old. Okay? If this is year for 50, this is the year of abundance. Going into January, we have Aquarius, Aries. Hold on. I pulled other cards. I don't have enough room. Hold on.
I so appreciate how fast she speaks. Don't you?
I had to. It's not me. I'm being channeled to get it all out.
You're like a New Yorker at heart. I swear. Like that's
okay. But she's in Jersey. She's Jersey.
No, listen. My past lives, both of them, I have been wealthy, and I lived in New York City. That's the fast talking, fast walking.
That makes sense.
I have a heart murmur I was born with on my chest that left a scar. In 1888, I was a wealthy princess married to a very high prestigious. I can't say his name because his legacy is still here on earth. We cross paths from time to time, but he doesn't recognize me. So he eventually will have to when he comes to the dark side of the ego. But at the end of it, I was choked by my diamond ring because my ego was so stuck up and snobby, and royalty was a gift that I've gotten in this life. I had to serve in this life, and I'm okay with that. So prosperity goes into January. We have Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini. Now, everyone, write down on a piece of paper if you're on the new manifestations that you want before Saturday, which is the new moon. Every time you have a new moon, the new moon gives the farmers, the almanac, every single lifetime, new opportunities to manifest brand new beginnings. And it doesn't mean just because you're not on these cards, it doesn't mean you're going to be prosperous. You just have to work on the different elements internally than externally. Okay, so we have a Leo here on the page, 50 years old.
So we should manifest
Who's
before
Leo,
Saturday?
50?
So we should manifest before Saturday. Is that what you're saying, Nicole?
Write your new intentions, put them under your pillow on your bed, light a white candle like I have on my table, and ask Spirit to come in and speak to you in regards to these things that you are struggling with.
Okay.
Manifest the new and get rid of the old. And then I normally, when I'm done, when I wake up, I will burn it. And I'll send it into the universe. I leave it in my flower garden because we should all have some sort of garden or a throne or somewhere where we meditate that gives back one of our elements. So if you're a fire sign, then you use fire. If you're an earth sign, then you should go dig a hole and put it in there. If you were an air, then release it into the universe, possibly not with a balloon, but because it's bad for the energy, but balloon is, it's rising, or pentacles, which is money, then let go of some issues with money. So that's 50 and a Leo, having the strength. It's the inner strength. It's letting that beast come out inside of you and really letting the world take over. The world card is a brand new beginning. So we have the throat chakra opening up. We have the sacral chakra and the solar chakra. So we have our feelings, us doing the work, and us finally speaking up. See the whirlwind? Badass. Badass. I see this as you. These are the things that you're struggling with. The heart has not been released yet. You see the small thing over here? It's green. Yeah. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's up and down. You're up and down, and you know what I mean? Not in and out. You're up and down all the time. Do I trust again? Do I not trust again? I'm only going to let you in. I really hate dudes. Maybe I'll be gay. Fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm doing my shit. This is all I need to do. Okay. But you're sending the wrong energy. So here's you guys in a dual entity. There's a partnership here someone's questioning about. They have planted the seeds. You see how fucking big that seed is? Pardon my language, viewers. The fucking thing is ginormous. Either that's a penis, right? Because wands are passion. There's a passionate connection brewing here in the background for somebody.
That effing big seed.
Yeah, look, that might hurt somebody.
I like my cervix right where it is.
I'm sure you can handle it. Anyway, so these are two passionate people, right? It could be a business venture, but something is prosperous. So this is 2 weeks to 2 months here, okay? But the funny thing is as I pulled the energy, when you were talking about the life path, so we have allowing, right? Allowing is us moving into this year, allowing spirit to do the work inside of us. Following your path, which these beautiful new cards came from my lovely daughter who did not believe I had spiritual gifts, which she now knows because it's proof in the pudding, honey. Change behavior. A lot of work this year with my daughter. We all get lost as children with trauma. I'm a big fault at that. When you learn from a bad environment, you bring the bad environment in front of you. The only way to change your life and your children are by examples. Delusional. Somebody on here is delusional. See the heart chakra in the middle. Delusional. Look at the color change here. That's the lotus flower. Someone is exactly on their path here. The intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So someone's working on something energetically behind the scenes that nobody knows about in privacy. It's okay to ask for help. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and my illusions. Someone's scared. There you go. There you go, badass. This one's for you. Ooh, does that whole family unit scare you?
I can't see it. Move it closer. Well, to your right a little. No, there you go. Oh, too far.
Oh, there's the mom and the dad. Does that scare you? Because you're right now going through the dark night of the soul. That means finally your internal struggles with being the boss has to be broken down, and your journey is long. You have to do the work. I saw 7 years. That's a long fucking time to continue on the same path. It's insanity doing it over. You compensate with business instead of personal life. You got to open up your heart and let it rock. Like, come down here and go hiking with me. I'll get your fucking heart opened. Okay? Because if my heart can fucking open, yours can open.
It's just, listen, I just have to say holy shit for what you just said and the time frame.
I know, because that's why the cards are pulled. Here's another thing. So someone's getting breadcrumbed, reciprocity. Somebody on here is going through, I'm feeling Nicole, if she's still on here. Nicole is spinning in the same, is Nicole Walter still on here?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just
if
if you're still on here, Nicole, just put in a comment, say that you're still here.
My hands are shaking, literally shaking. Something's coming up that's going to cause some turmoil for her.
She's still here.
Okay. I have the chills all over my body. Spirit's been trying to tell her she's on the wrong road. Okay. She's abundant beyond you can even imagine. Her daughters are going to change history, but she has to let go of some dead weight. I have fucking chills, and I'm working on my new power, which is hot and cold. So it is someone from the past that's passed away who's trying to poke her while she's sleeping. She's going through the 7D realm. That's manifesting in her sleep that her angels are coming to her, telling her, like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop laying in the same bed and thinking you're going to get the same result. It's time to step the fuck up and take ownership of your daughters. Ooh. This is reciprocity. This is being breadcrumbed until she takes the power of her throne back. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. I don't know if Nicole's a Leo either, but I got 50-50-50 right across the board, and that could be money too. 50-50 is the lottery. Let me pull a clarifier on that, and then I'll finish real quick. Okay, so I'm giving a rating, one free reading, right, for 45 minutes. At the end of this, I'm also giving a piece of jewelry away. If anyone is struggling with clearing, which is the clearing quartz, which is clear, every day Clear. You get to start your life over every single fucking day. We die a new life every day. People think it's years and years and years. No, you get to fucking learn something new every day, whether it's good or bad. You take your karma in residence when you sleep. Ladies, take your sheets, wash them every 5 days until you clear your cycle. Clear them out, clear the energy. Take sage. I don't care if you got somebody walk through your door. I never got this. My friends were Indian growing up. They had a beautiful white home. I don't know why it just came to me, but they never had negative energy. They were wealthy, wise. They prayed together. They stayed together, but their shoes of all the badness that the world had to bring in, you wake up, thank the people who come to your house. My house is fucking haunted, but it's not haunted bad. I have shit on my walls. I have creatures showing up on my floor. People think I'm living in the realm of a different life. I'm spiritual in a human life. Nicole, bad health. That's the bed. Something's got to give. If you don't let something go by the 31st, it's going to repeat its cycle with your kids. Okay, we got floating around here at the end here. After the inner power someone struggled with, that was Nicole's card. I have divine love here. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with yourself. That's La Marguerite. That's your lineage. That's all your watchers, your girls on here, right? You're the strong leader here. The girls in your family, they represent. They stand up. That's a powerful fucking ancestral lineage that you got. Don't you break your chain, because when you would hit rock bottom this year, you didn't see how much love was around you. Like, you have no idea what's coming in for you. We don't see the good little seeds that we planted. One seed, girl. Take your seed. I want you to take a seed on a piece of paper today and write it down. I am the seed of eternal life, and I want you to burn it and send it into the universe, because your girls are waiting for a sign. I got someone struggling here in love. 9 months from now, I have a Cancer on here. I don't know who you are. I can't see anybody. It's in stalemate. There's no movement. Okay, Cancer rules the zodiac this year, everybody. If the Cancers don't get it right in their love scheme or their passions, we are fucked. This is the year of the light worker. The light worker is the one who needs acknowledgement. If you're looking for answers in regards to love, the sunflower is why you're here listening today. So if you're waiting for a message, I am the sunflower queen. Sunflowers stand bright. They stand in the sun. So if you dim your light and stay in the house, your flower does not grow. It's not like a rose that continues to love on this earth. The sunflower is the sun. So if you are a Leo, or if you are Aries, or if you are a Sagittarius, you need sunlight, and you need people in your tribe that balance your energy. So this is for a fire sign on here, as well as a Cancer. 9 of Pentacles, clearing out a cycle financially. Someone's been struggling for the last 9 months. 999. Whoever's fucking number is 9. 9. I have 4 and 5. Someone's been holding your heart back from loving yourself. It's a bad relationship, whoever's on here. I don't give a fuck if he's been your husband for 9 years or 9 lifetimes. He is toxic. This could be a same-sex relationship as well, but it is 999. Look at this. Look, you can pretend to the world that you are strong as the baddest fucking bitch that you want, but if you cry in silence at night, you are no better than the person who stands next to you with hope. The person who has 1 mustard seed over 100 doesn't mean shit. Ask for fucking help and get pride out of your way this year, ladies. Like this morning, I was questioning for months. Like, it's weird that you brought in, why did it go blank? Badass. The other, what do we go on? What are you and I on that you tried to connect this morning? What's it called?
StreamYard? StreamYard?
Clubhouse.
No, the other
Clubhouse.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on there too, and I'm going to share a story. I put it out to 4,000 customers, and everybody, nobody showed up for me. Nobody. But you know what God taught me that night? I needed to show up for me. Because if I didn't fucking show up, right? Now someone's emotional here because someone's starting a process and they're afraid to ask for help. I said, how the fuck do I get noticed on this site, right? Energetically, I don't read for people unless spirit wants me to. I'm not the one for the money on the YouTube. I'll live in this tiny little shack until God manifests my prosperity with my alignment. But I said, before you even said we were connecting to Clubhouse, I said, I'm going to ask Badass to help me because she has more followers on there to introduce me so I can help medically with what you're trying to get out there in the world. It's just about partnership, right? If you didn't have spirit, right? If you didn't have spirit, who the hell would you have? If you didn't have kids, you'd always want kids. If you didn't have a big house, you want a big house. Use your wants as the vision board for 2022. And I'm not saying be the green-eyed monster, because that's a big thing with my kids. I dated a guy's last name was Bernstein, right? Bernstein Bears used to be my favorite show. And I tell my kids every day, the green-eyed monster is your worst enemy. So all you haters that are out there in the world, I will stay undercover because you're the reason why spirit put me in your life. Okay. Put me in my life and your life for those reasons, because I'm fucking different. That's why I'm wearing this fucking crown. Okay. So if you don't manifest your own greatness, fuck the dudes, right? Fuck love. Love is self-love. And look, my friend said for years, love your fucking self. You can't be alone, Nicole. Fucking guess what? I love fucking being alone because I laugh. I enjoy my company. I can eat what the fuck I want when I want. And there's someone on here that needs to do that. That's why I was brought here. Here you go. Ready, ladies? Last card. Companionship. So Spirit actually made me sit here while the computer wouldn't work so I could pull this spread. Companionship. And it's not about love, ladies. It's about the fucking year we're getting ready to have. Every one of the 9 consistent followers that you have this year will prosper because of me. And I don't mean because I'm great or anything, just because when you manifest and I'm sending it out into the universe, I need someone to fucking hear it, right? If you speak on deaf ears, Spirit's got your back. Another thing, write in your book, I need you for the next 7 days, write down what I do every day. Angels, because angels do not come in unless you ask their help. Angels, go before me and lead my feet on the righteous path that I lead. Because queens walk with a crowd of people. They don't walk alone. Yeah, we dictate to the world what happens because we're stronger than a king. Be careful, though, people, that you don't fucking wind up with a joker in your fucking hand. That's that 7-year cycle that you're in, badass. The joker.
Yeah, I was going to say I probably have about 25 years of that.
Yes,
25
well, no.
years of jokers.
Well, guess what? Keep speaking, and guess what happens? I just finished a life cycle, and people say, how do you know it? I fucking know it, because nobody did the work. And when I can go to a Christmas party and the one person who promised me that they'll do whatever the fuck they want forever ruined my life for years on Christmas Eve. I give her all the grateful. She will go unnamed. I thank you for the gift, finally, with tears in my eyes, with changed behavior. This Christmas, because of changed behavior, I got to change the legacy in my life. Because without you doing the work, ladies, there is no success for you. You could spend every day. I tell my girlfriends, if you don't like the situation, I can't deal with your negativity. You need to be on someone else's fucking tribe. I have walked alone for the last 12 months, and it's time for feminine energy.
Bring it over.
Feminine.
Yes.
Feminine energy. Okay?
My God,
feminine
that looks
time.
like one of your pictures.
It does look like one of my paintings. What's the name on that?
It is Kuan Yin, which is forgiveness. Write down the number 28. Okay, 28. And a lot of these cards, just so everyone knows, if you've never gotten a reading from me, there is a special this month for $60. It'll take you around the next 12 months of your life, right? Past, present, future. I have past lives now too. And the past, badass, you probably should get one. The past lives really help. Marguerite, did I do yours while you're stuck?
No, not yet. We haven't done that.
But that's a deck that I've drawn to. Ancestrals, love. This one isn't about love, ladies. This is about self-love. This is about allowing yourself to stop being delusional, which is funny that you're manifesting it. 28 is very important. So Thursday or the day before, something happened. Something happened to someone besides me that the cycle closed, because Spirit sent a peg into my home to see if they could want me to want to have sex. And guess what? Devils, you ain't fucking smarter than me. Because guess what? Once you give your energetic love to somebody, they keep it. And when they showed up with 666 on their neck, I knew it was a passionate love from a previous karmic life cycle. And the devil energy never comes up around me anymore. But the devil can't beat me anymore. Because the one thing the devil will take from you, if you watch Joyce Myers and the other guy, I forget his name, the devil only has one thing on you. He had one thing on Michael. He had one thing on Gabrielle. He had one thing on every angel that's in history. But it's up to us to figure out what that one deceit is. It could be drugs, alcohol, self-neglect, children, whatever it is. Take it this year and burn it the fuck up and walk right out of that picture with, I forget her name, something Bates. She's a black lady, and she is powerful, and she walks out and you see fire behind her, and there's nothing that stops a powerful woman from moving the fuck forward. I will put it on my Facebook page if you guys want. I changed my channel to Archer, the Awakened Alchemist. I also am still going by Outdoor Healing 1111. Guys, you got to check out my spiritual jewelry. It's phenomenal, like Marguerite. It is there to help you guys. My mother does not realize the bracelets that she has on there, what they mean. She thinks it's jewelry. But if I couldn't do the work and other people can't show somebody the way, send them to me. Let me help remove the blockages from their life. I'm not any better than anyone else. Spirit just used me because the vessel was open, because I lost 11 people in a year and a half. And it was fucking hard to get out of bed. My mom lost every single fucking person in her lineage. And I was the one who was called to duty because I was strong enough to do it. It's not like talking to yourself. We fucking do that all the time. Just listen. Elephants came out on this, and I talk so much, but let me fucking tell the two of you standing here. I listen with my eyes and my ears and my mouth. My body tells me what I need to do. Somebody needs to come hiking with me. I don't care if you all do it. Come to New Jersey. You can stay in my house. We'll have a big slumber party. But we need to move our movement forward. Like we said last year at the same time. We need a trip to somewhere. I would never go to a foreign country without Marguerite, because I've never walked that land, but she's never walked the rest of the land. I've worked inside the States. She's worked internationally. It's time to put all of our heads together and really make the movement. It's about healing. It's, ladies, if you have candles you need to do, it's light workers. We could all sell whatever, but it's you were assigned. Sell yourself. So let me get into the 12 months real quick.
Wait, Nicole, your thing is Archer, the awakened what?
Alchemist.
The enchanted alchemist.
The
Now, I
awakened.
have so many people in one. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I am time traveling this year. So it's shared to what? Like, I had a dream the other day. I woke up, I was crying, crazy crying. I was put in a home. Like, it was like one of those homes that your parents send you off, almost like an orphanage. So maybe it was in my lineage. I haven't concluded that yet. We'll speak about it later, Marguerite. So, but I cried. I had tears of release for thousands of years that it almost felt real. But when you time travel and remember your dream, it's good shit. So, okay, going into January, we have lovers, right? Love, Gemini energy. This is the fucking year of Gemini rising. I'm an Aries sun. If you need your birth chart as well in the reading, call me. My moon is Taurus, ladies. Your moon dictates your working desire. I'm a Taurus, so I'm not only a ram and a fucking bull. Talk about two fucking, I'm better than you. You're better than me. Like, that's what just released. My heart chakra, here's the funny thing. I lost it on a business trip. This is the new one I bought. When I met my twin flame this year.
You gotta come over because, yeah.
Here?
Right. Yeah.
Too far. In the middle. There we go.
Okay, see this broken heart?
Yeah.
When I met my twin this year and he didn't acknowledge it was me, it broke. It fell right off my keychain. It was brand new. I bought it for him. Here's the brand new one. It's getting ready to crack again. You know what? Because he's finally fucking realizing it. If you have a purpose in this life, you can't tell the other person. This isn't about lust. This isn't about love. This is about what spirit wants you to do for 2022. You have to walk into your power spiritually. And I don't mean some of you might lose houses. Some of you might lose family members. Some of you might lose cars, whatever. You got to walk in your purpose. Take off your shoes and walk in your garden barefooted in the next week or so. On New Year's Eve, take a moment of silence instead of reaching out to a friend. Thank the universe for putting you here, whether you are human or spiritual. Now, badass, you're in the human form. You're in the yin. You're going to the yang. Marguerite, you're the yang, going to the yin. You've walked the dark night of the soul for so long. You are finally out of it, honey. Your granddaughter just took over the throne, and namaste to you, because you have given her that gift and she's now in power. So the rest of your lives you live for your story. You no longer have to do the pain. And she's beautiful. I have chills all over my body. She is the enchanted empress. That's her name, okay? She's given it. So you know I've struggled and I'm right luck. Here comes the Taurus. I don't know if she's a Taurus or a Pentacle, right? But I have fertility. She's the next lineage for all the girls that come down your line. Woo, I have the chills all over my body.
Father's
I love that shit. I love that shit. She's being led by a leader. There you go. Ready? Here's balance. Going into March, ladies. Balance. That's with money. That's your lineage, right? It's been a rocky road behind us. Stop looking in your rearview fucking mirror. I post it on my Facebook page all the time. It looks beautiful, but it's so much smaller than the fucking windshield. I literally was driving through the country when I was going through a divorce on this winding road, and Tim McGraw song came on with the big eagle. The fucking thing hit my windshield. I had to look around. My kids were in the back seat. I'm like, did anybody fucking see that but me? It happens. Signs are everywhere. This shit fucking what goes on in my house goes crazy. So going into April, secrets coming to light. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a fight, a struggle between I know my value and worth and what I need to do in order to do that. There's somebody on here. Somebody kept posting, nice job, Nicole, something. I forget her name. It's her. Pretty lady, brown hair. If you said her name, I would know it. There's some secret. She's been on a long fucking road and just doesn't seem like she's getting anywhere. It says follow the sun. If you know me, I have the Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, and I also have Alice in Wonderland. There's no longer going down the fucking white rabbit hole, ladies, okay? Because the only one pulling you out of that fucking hole is you. And dirt, I don't know if you know, when you're scratching and you're dead at the earth, the sand keeps coming down and there's no way fucking up is what they're showing me. So somebody on here has been struggling with death or their words or getting out of a cycle. And I see someone on here who's married, but they have a lot of loved ones that are passed. If you look underneath the sun, see the feathers of heaven? Sheds and sheds of tears and layers are coming off. See that long winding road? I just heard that song by the Beatles. Long and winding road. Da-da-da. I can't fucking sing, so don't ask me where that came from. Going into May, we have a brand new offer of love, right? Prosperity, bitches. We are on the fucking road of a lifetime. Sit back, motherfuckers, because I got a lot of popcorn. I'm not allowed to eat it. But it's so funny. People are like, how do you know? I've been through hell. Like, if you dropped a quarter on my floor, I'd be like, yeah, I got a fucking quarter for my laundry. Like, you have to serve and be served. So this year, we are taught that if you have served, like the coat in Daniel, right? He takes the servant and puts him in the castle. He can take the poor and give you money with the lottery. It's what you do with the time left. My mantra is, if there are two paths or two people, don't ever fucking pick me if you don't know the truth. If you don't know if it's me, don't fucking pick me, because I'll prove it to you later as you're sitting there flipping through your channel. Who the fuck? Wait a minute. I think I dated her. Oh, that's right. I'm the girl you ghosted, remember? Here I am. I'm coming back. So I'm buying a Ouija board for everybody in my family when I die. So if you need to fucking call me at Christmas, you can fucking pull up the Ouija board. Okay?
That's fantastic.
My kids know this. Okay, spinning around. So we have August, the Knight of the Swords. So in August, we're going back after efforts in our crown chakra. Our crown chakra is where spirit, when you're in the sun, right? It starts at your head, as above, so below. If you were imbalanced, you work on your chakras one at a time. If you're new to the spiritual world, or you're new in your mantras, or you don't know where to go, you call me for a reading. I also do Reiki and energy healing. Energy to me, if you've that's not a word. If you've checked out my page lately and seen some of the moon and spirit going through me, the other day on the 28th, I hiked for hours. And let me tell you, this picture is insane. Spirit is literally so aligned in my life. It goes through my head in the picture and out the other end. It is insane. Watch the colors around pictures. That's why I take them. My orbs are like dancing elves. Like, they can't help me enough, right? The angel of balance, right? That's Libra. That's us, Marguerite. The Egyptian past that we have. The angel coming in at this point. Because everybody sees the devil coming in. But no one stops to thank the angels when they protect us from ourselves sometimes. So in your mantra for the next couple of days, you need to say, angels, go out in front of me and remove everything in my path that is either talking behind my back, stopping me from my process, and needing to do what I needed to do. So I went to a lead up for women in November of last year with Colleen Biggs. We made intention bracelets for the year, and mine was anxiety, basically, right? We got hypnotized, letting go of the fear that stands in our way, even though we're badass leaders. Let me tell you something. I took that off months ago, and I ain't been afraid of fucking nothing since, because what ain't killed me yet, if it does, let it. And then I go real quick before we start the next 6 months to Steve. Wait, what's that guy's name? And Mama's House. He's an actor.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
No. The other one, the one that plays different roles. He dresses up as a lady.
Oh, Tyler
Perry. Medea.
Okay, ready? This is for somebody on here, and this is what I live by every day. If somebody wants to leave your motherfucking life, let them fucking go. Somebody in this room needs to hear that. I watch it every day to remind myself that I am better off with those people who don't want to stay here. There she is. Milagros. That's who I was talking about a little while ago.
Milagros.
Let him go. Let him miss out.
Milagros in Spanish is miracle.
Yes. The leader. Right.
Milagros Medina, who will be on our show soon. ¿Verdad que sí, Milagro?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. The middle of the year, after summertime, right? The Magician. It comes back around since January. So we have a chance in January to start the self-love of ourselves. The magician is all the 4 elements, right? Earth, wind, air, and fire. It is also being 4 kings or 4 queens. It's someone who's encountered every obstacle that they could possibly imagine and maybe had a little self-doubt, but knew that spirit had a hedge of protection around them, right? They are confining their throat. They are keeping their mouths shut. They're standing in their own path.
The spirit guy hot looking. Is it just me?
Well, no. Okay, because again, you're in the ego, right? It's your heart trying to open up and it's not. Okay, so my cards do represent people. I did a reading over the weekend with a stranger at a family party because they're always telling people about me who show up. And he literally showed up in the cards. He literally is a musician, and I saw notes all over his head before he even started to talk. And he's a producer for music. So you never know who you're going to align with. So somebody's doing the work. I know I'm a magician. That's why I was changed to alchemist, because whatever I touch is like Midas. It seems to turn to gold. But going back to the gem, which you are, La Marguerite, that gem fell out of my stone in my crown today. That's yours. Your power has been released. It's been given to your granddaughter, right? So you don't lead by this anymore. You lead by this because you have the knowledge to sit back as the queen now on the throne and let her do the work, okay? The world, we're moving forward. We are the world. I don't even know why I heard that. We are the children. Everybody needs to be childlike again. Even you, badass. Get out of your fucking tight ass pants. Stop wearing your mama clothes. Okay? It's time to show a little titty. Marguerite was sent to you to give you sex appeal, darling. She was given to you to teach you to be a little bit more outspoken on a date. Like, yo, fine ass, get your ass over here and sit on my lap because you don't fucking need nobody for money anymore, honey. This is your playground. You're going in the devil energy. The devil is your playground. In order to get rid of your past aggressions, you need to fucking step up and be Miss Sexy Pants. We could teach you a whole lot about that. It's gotten us in trouble many a fucking times. Moving into someone finding their past love. Okay, I won't say the person's name, but there's a lot of regrets here in regards to love moving into the middle and end of next year. Someone's going to forgive someone for having a child. It's been a very difficult road.
Oh, my muse! You're talking about.
I didn't say anything. But movement was stalled last year in July. We know this to be true. Cancer. That's the fucker who got it wrong. And until he gets it right. I got fucking chills on my back. I heard that fucking song when like rich people in the Jewish, they would ride in like Jesus on a horse and buggy. You're like, fuck it. I'm Christmas. Here's your wreath next Christmas. Bitch, I knew it would happen eventually. You're just going to sit back and do your thing. And you know what happens? Dun, 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 dun. The 2 of Cups, a sacral union, right? You're doing every work except orange. You don't like orange. You wear yellow if you have to. You're the dark girl. Well, guess what? The sun inside of you needs to come out. You know your worth. You're standing here at the top. Isn't he in the medical industry? Look at the fucking top of that card. That's the ambulance card. Unity. Something's going to happen to bring you 2 together. You might be visiting or something. Oh, slip off the step and break your ankle. Oh, hey, where the fuck did you come from? Like when I delivered my son, my college boyfriend came in to shoot my back with the needle. He's like, Nikki, you look a little bigger than college. So my college boyfriend showed up the day I delivered my son. Talk about weird, huh? So someone's showing up on your path. So ending next year, if all is well, that final communication from what you've waited for centuries for is the victory in your household. Aces are brand new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is divinely guided. This is you cutting the fucking shit out that you've been playing and tapping with love, badass. Marguerite, it's time for you to enjoy life. Fun again. Go home. Clean out your house. Right?
Go home.
Go to fuck home. Okay? Companionship. Again, there's the elephant. Listen. I heard that song. Listen to your heart, because it's calling for you.
Yes, I love that song.
All right.
I'm gonna start singing. But
that's a couple quick.
Oh, go ahead, because
we're like we're over time. But
okay, I'll pull in one last card for everybody on here. Like I said, readings are $60 to the end of January for a full year reading. If it goes an hour and a half, I don't give a shit. I could talk forever. But if you're meant to be with me for longer, I could fucking talk for 6 hours. Ask Marguerite. We were on the phone on a Saturday for like 4 trying to figure out Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It's been the long journey, everyone. buy a new fucking pair of shoes. So somebody gave me a saying 4 New Years ago. Just because you change a pair of shoes doesn't mean you don't deserve a new kingdom. Change your shoes changes your lifestyle. Whatever you wear is a representative of what you're walking into the new year. And I never celebrate on New Year's. This year, motherfuckers, I'm wearing my cowboy boots and a pair of heels too. I'm doing a dual show on New Year's Eve. Okay? Walk the walk, talk the talk. Sorry I didn't get everybody in, or I can't see anybody on there, but there's a lot more things involved in the 12-month. There's a lot more things there. Love wasn't a big issue, but self-love today, and allowing yourself not to be delusional anymore and really stepping up and doing the work.
Perfect. That's
Nicole,
perfect.
thank you.
That's how we started.
Oh, really?
And that's how she ends, with self-love. That's our mantra, that it's be intentional and be grateful.
Yes.
With self. It's all about self. So that ended. Perfect. Thank you for the information. Thank you for yelling at me. Yes, I have to go back home. Did you enjoy getting reprimanded to be righteous, badass Buddha?
Do I enjoy getting reprimanded
to become righteous? Because that's what she did.
Yeah.
She just gave us the truth and told us how to fix it.
And she was and you were so angry about it, which I loved, because that was right. That was the title of today. It was, "Are you done with the bullshit?" This isn't a nicey. Are you all done with the bullshit yet? This is, are you done with the bullshit in your life yet? And you have to get in your face. And that's exactly what I don't think I've ever had a reading where the person doing the reading was so angry about it, but angry,
I have a lot of anger,
but in a good way, because it's like, wake up.
Listen, everybody needs an accountability buddy. Yeah. Right. I have friends that I fight with. I block them, but they have the best of intentions for me, but they're triggering what I need to work on inside. So get yourself an accountability partner, someone that's not afraid to tell you how the fuck it is. When I'm lost, I call Marguerite because she straightens me out. I got a girlfriend who's a narcissist. I go to her to get over the trauma that I suffered as a child. She tells me straight up, like, I know you're going to fucking block me. But I come back when now I would lash out before, but now I really meditate on and let it go. Let spirit do its work. And then I learn the lesson, whether I'm right, wrong, or indifferent, and it makes me grow. So it's the old saying, when you look back, nothing's changed. But when you look back again with different eyes and a different perception, everything changed. It's everything you manifested.
Yes.
Well, good. Look, my cousin said she got her red cowboy boots ready for the new year. Yeah. And it's all what we said. I mean, she flowed into exactly what the badass Buddha and I started saying.
Yes.
How to make changes this year going forward without just wasting time on what you didn't get done. Don't lie to yourself. Be true with yourself and live your life. And with that, thank you everybody who held on with us 13 minutes after the show. We love that. That only shows that you do want extra tools in your shed to navigate the year that's coming ahead. That only shows your gumption of wanting to live your best life. So thank you. I applaud you. Y pa'lante, mi gente. Let's just keep going forward with that self-trust, self-belief, and self-love. And with that, any last words?
Stay tuned for a fabulous year for 2022 when we start on Tuesday's show. What did we call it, Margarita? What's your badass life plan? That is, we are going to jump into the new year with vigor and so happy new year to everybody. Thank you for everybody who's wishing us a happy new year. Celebrate, talk to your angels, and do what Nicole suggested before Saturday, is to manifest the new and let go of the old. We have until Saturday to do this, today and tomorrow.
Wait, I got one more thing real quick. We're in retrograde, right? Venus has not been in retrograde in like over 10 years. I don't know the exact date. Look it up. When Venus is in retrograde, it restarts when it flips back around on January 29th. Lesson to learn: never start a new business agreement during retrograde. Never start a new relationship during retrograde. That's probably why my friend disappeared. They do it so well. I have more ghosts in my life, but retrograde means that everyone from your past that's coming to taunt with you, like the devil before New Year's Eve to change your life, takes one step out in faith. Do not go backwards. Do not let the past come back and haunt you. Close the door and walk forward. Turn your hand on the knob.
And with that, thank you so much, Nicole Young, for coming on. You were absolutely fabulous. And So from Viva Cafe con Leche, Happy New Year. And from the Badass Buddha, remember, be you, be real, and be extraordinary.
And Feliz Año Nuevo to all my people out there. Happy New Year. Nicole, thank you so much for being so blunt, because that's the only way I like to deal with people. Be real, be blunt. And then like that, I know who you are, where you're coming from, and we can get along. Everybody, be safe, be true to you. Let's get this year kicking. And remember, breathe in the beauty and breathe out the bullshit. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. Happy New Year.
Visit her jewelry site, mi gente.
Yes.
Yes.